everyone. Welcome to the virtual college exploration for all California students, sponsored by the College2Career Fairs and StriveScan. Thanks for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the presenter and I cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so please be sure to check out the full schedule at college2careerfairsconnect.org. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website, college2careerfairsconnect.org. And I'd now like to turn it over to our presenter.
Awesome, thank you very much. I'm just gonna pull up my PowerPoint here. All right, so hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Dee Orr and I'm a senior admissions counselor with Central Washington University. I'll just be going over a little bit about Central. So I'll be talking about some of our majors, our academics, the application process, and other fun things about what it's like to be a student at Central. I work with a lot of students from the California area, so feel free to jot down my email and my phone number, which is at the bottom of the screen there. I'll probably talk for about 20-ish minutes or so, and then leave the rest of the time up for some Q&A. So feel free to drop any questions you have down at the bottom in the Q&A chat, and then I will answer them at the end of the presentation. And also the QR code, that kind of funny little box that you see on the right-hand side of the screen there. If you hover over that, that will take you right to our website. So that is where you can get more information about us and stay connected. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so where is Central Washington located? So we're pretty much in the heart of Washington State. So you can see we're located right there, right on the east side of the Cascade Mountain Range. So for those of you who maybe haven't been to Washington before, we're about an hour and a half east of Seattle and then about 4 hours north of Portland, Oregon. And we're located in this really cute little town called Ellensburg, Washington. It's about a 20,000-ish population, about 40,000 with our students. So yeah, nice little college town. And a lot of students actually like to come to us because of our location. We get about 300 days of sunshine, which I know sounds a little bit different. Maybe if you think about Washington, you might think about how it's a little bit more rainy. But because we're located on the other side of those Cascade Mountains, we get a bunch of sunshine. So a lot of our students on free days like to go outside and be outside. We have a ton of different outdoor activities for you. So if you like to do any type of like backpacking or kayaking or camping, a lot of students take advantage of sort of what's in the area. So again, this is a photo of some of our students kayaking on one of the local rivers nearby called the Yakima River. So students can do that when it's sunny out, when it's super nice. We're actually only about a 45-minute drive away from Snoqualmie Pass, which is a really popular skiing area. So if you like to ski, if you like to snowboard, these students you can see in this photo are snowshoeing. So there's a lot of different activities for you to do throughout the year. And you can actually rent out equipment from our outdoor recreation office. So if you don't have snowshoes, you don't have skis or camping equipment, you can actually rent out those things from us and then kind of explore the Central Washington area. And here's just a nice image of our campus. So we're tucked right again in the heart of downtown Ellensburg. So it's a really walkable place. It's really easy to bike around, walk around. We have a free bus system in the area. This is a great image of us during fall. So you can see we get those really beautiful fall colors during the fall months too. And this is just a shot of downtown Ellensburg. So yeah, if you want to just walk off campus and go grab some coffee or go grab a bite to eat somewhere, lots of cute places to go explore. There's a lot of really fun events that happen throughout the year as well. And we're only about an hour and a half away from Seattle. So if again, you want to just take it out of Ellensburg, wanted to check out Seattle, a lot of students might be doing that too. So let's talk a little bit about size. So Central is considered a medium-sized institution. There's about 12,000 students that we serve total. So you're going to have a mix of some of those larger lectures, but the majority of your time at Central is going to be actually in some smaller classes. You can see our average class size is about 25. So what that means is that you're going to have the ability to get to know lots of people within the university, but you're going to have the opportunity to really connect with your faculty, connect with your peers, and really engage in that discussion and dialogue and conversation within the classroom. So we offer over 135 majors and programs for you to look into. And you can see some of our top majors at the bottom of this screen there. We offer, so business is really strong. We have an internationally recognized business program with multiple specializations within that program. Education is also really strong at Central. So if anyone out there is thinking about becoming a teacher or an educator, we actually started off as a teaching college. So we have tons of different teaching programs that we offer. So anything from secondary education, elementary education. If you want to become a history teacher, we have a history teaching program as well. So lots of education students at Central. Music is also really strong. We have one of the largest music departments in the Pacific Northwest. So if you're looking to study music, we have a variety of different options, including music theory, music composition, music performance. So lots of ways to study music at Central. And some of our more unique majors you could see on the left-hand side of the screen there include aviation management. So if you wanted to work on airplanes, paramedicine is also a really unique program you might not find at other institutions. So if anyone out there wants to become an EMT, this could be a good fit for you. Our construction management program has almost 100% job placement after our students graduate. We also have our sports management and apparel, textiles, and merchandising. So just a couple of unique majors, some of our top majors. Here's just, again, another set of, or not an exhaustive list of what we offer. So other majors include, computer science, law and justice, finance, political science. We have a lot of engineering technology. So if you wanted to be kind of dive into that world of engineering, we have industrial, mechanical, and electronic engineering technology, which is really that hands-on side of engineering. And if anyone out there maybe wants to become a doctor or a dentist, we have a lot of pre-professional programs for you to also look into. So we have pre-med, pre-law, pre-vet. So again, we can give you all those prereqs in order to go off to law school or med school or something like that. And regardless of what you end up studying, it's going to be a lot of that hands-on learning paired with your academics. So it's not just you sitting in those smaller classes or those lectures, it's you actually in your field getting that hands-on learning. So you have some experience before you graduate. So whether your next step is to get a job or to go off to grad school, you'll feel really prepared for that next step. And for a full list of our programs and majors that we offer, feel free to check out our website. You can just go to cwu.edu and you can find all of our degrees and programs pretty much on that homepage there. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the application process. So for any seniors out there this year, we are currently accepting applications, and our priority deadline for the fall of 2021 school year is March 1st. So you can find that application online, and what we're going to need from you is the online application, a $60 application fee, but there are ways for you to get that fee waived, official high school transcripts. Something that's new for us this year is that we're test optional. So you can provide us an SAT or an ACT test score along with your application, but it's not required in order for us to consider you. And if you're coming in with a 3.0 or a higher GPA and you have all of your high school classes met, which is that kind of gray box on the right-hand side there, then you're guaranteed admission. That's a guarantee that we can give you, which is really exciting. And if you have below a 3.0 GPA, we will ask you to provide these pieces and then possibly a personal statement. And the personal statements just really is a great place for you to put your own voice into the application, talk to us a little bit about maybe your academic goals, your academic history, and that just gives us more context of you. And we are rolling admission as well. So what that means is that if you submit the application, submit all those pieces to us today, we can actually let you know of a decision possibly by next week. So we're not going to make you wait until after March 1st to let you know of a decision. And again, since it's only a priority deadline, if you decide that you want to apply to Central maybe in April, that's totally okay. We definitely accept students throughout those spring and summer months as well. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about tuition. So we are one of the public state schools of Washington. However, we are also a WUI school. So that means we offer students the Western Undergraduate Exchange waivers. So you can see at the bottom there is that non-tuition resident number of 22,000. So if you're coming in from California and you're admitted to Central by March 1st and you're committed to us by June 1st, and we can guarantee you that WUI amount. So that means you're not going to be paying 22,000 in tuition and fees. You're only going to be paying about 12,000. So you can see there, it's an estimated of about 26,000 for the year, but you're saving about $10,000 every year. It's also open to any major, so it's not major specific, and there is no separate application. So that's kind of an exciting opportunity for some of our students from other parts of the country, including California. And there are other ways to help get some of that other tuition cost covered. So as you know, the financial aid, that just opened up yesterday. So you can use some financial aid to get some of that tuition cost covered as well, which can potentially give you grants or loans. November 1st is when our scholarships will open up. And for both the financial aid and scholarships, those deadlines are going to be March 1st. So if anything you take away from this presentation is that March 1st is our big date to keep in mind. We're thinking about Central and all these different applications. And for our scholarships, there's actually just one scholarship application that you need to fill out. And we have over 300 different scholarship opportunities. So you don't have to fill out a bunch of different applications. You'll just fill out one application for all of our Central scholarships. And again, that will be available on November 1st. So if you're coming in as a freshman student, then you are required to live on campus. And you can see we have about 20 different resident halls for you to look into. So we have single dorms, double dorms, suite style housing as well. And living on campus also requires you to have a meal plan. And we have tons of different meal plan options for you. We have big ones or smaller ones or some in between. So you can kind of pick and choose which one is right for you. And you can see we have over 20 different dining options on campus. So we have, we have like 6 cafes, and we have a Panda Express on campus. We have food trucks on campus. So definitely lots of different options for you to eat on campus. And again, since we're located right downtown Ellensburg, if you wanted to hop off campus and just go hang out at a coffee shop, go grab something to eat off campus, those are also available for you to do as well. So it's not just about being a student when you're at Central or college in general. It's really about the other activities you're going to be doing too. So, and how you're going to meet, other students and kind of form your community. So we have a ton of different activities that you can take advantage of. So we have like movie nights, we have open mic nights, concerts on campus, guest speakers and theater productions. So lots of ways for you just to kind of stay in tune with Central and again, meeting more students. If anyone out there is thinking about wanting to be an employee, so getting a job while also being a student, we have a ton of student jobs on campus and off campus for students to look into. Another opportunity you can look into is study abroad. You can start studying abroad as early as sophomore year, and you can be gone as long as a year or as little as a week. So there's lots of different options for you within there. We have exchange programs, we have faculty-led programs as well. So if you want more information about that, feel free to shoot me an email and I can kind of give you a little bit more insight into all the different study abroad opportunities that we have. You can see here in this picture that, we offer kind of fun, silly things too, like this is goat yoga, which is happening in this picture here. And again, like I was mentioning earlier, a lot of our students like to take advantage of, the outdoor activities and all the sunshine that we get. We also have within our gym, we have a rock climbing space. So if you wanted to maybe get into rock climbing, this is a student rock climbing within our facilities. We also have a challenge course. So again, just fun things to get involved, stay active, and just to get to know other students. So we also offer a lot of different types of clubs and organizations for you to become a part of. We have over 100 of those different clubs and organizations for you to look into. You can see some of them are more academic focused. So we have like a marketing club, we have a pre-medicine club. We also have a lot of fun clubs too. So we have like rodeo club, because rodeo is pretty big in Ellensburg, and we're actually known for our rodeo that happens annually. We have a really amazing marching band that will play during the halftime shows at our football games. So yeah, so lots of different ways to get involved, meet new students, and maybe try out a different activity. So let's talk a little bit about sports at Central. So Central is a Division II university, and you can see I've listed there all of our different men's and women's varsity athletics. And so if you're thinking about being an athlete while also being a student, you can find all of this information online, including the coach's contact information, and you can fill out it's like an interest form. So if you're interested in playing women's basketball or men's football, you can find that interest form online and fill it out. And again, if you're having trouble finding that, just feel free to, give me a shout and I can help you find those things. So if you're not wanting to be a D2 athlete, but still, wanting to play, tennis or you want to do some, I don't know, other kinds of sports or activities, you can see some of our different club sports that we offer, including ultimate frisbee, we have water polo, karate, again, climbing, since we have that rock climbing gym on campus, bowling. It's also kind of different fun things for you to get involved with. And we also have some intramural sports as well, including flag football, foosball, badminton. This picture right here is our students playing bubble soccer. So again, lots of fun ways to get involved, and kind of regardless of what you're thinking of exploring or getting into, there's really something for everyone at Central. So here's just a really quick glimpse at some of our student support services that we offer. So when you're a student, you are going to be assigned an academic advisor, and that's the office that you're going to connect with to make sure you're getting all of your graduation requirements done. They're the ones who are going to help you explore some of those different fields of study, because it's great if you have an idea of what you want to study coming in, but it's also okay just to take that freshman year and explore and see what's out there, and get connected with your academic advisor. Our Career Services Center also offers internships for students that you can look into. Maybe when you're a senior and you're thinking about applying for a job, they can help you with mock interviews. They can help you with professional resume writing. So we have that service on campus as well. We also have our Diversity and Equity Center on campus, our disability support services. We have a medical and counseling clinic on campus. So if you get sick, we have those facilities for you on campus. We also offer a free math and writing center. So again, if you're wanting additional help with maybe some math classes, maybe some writing classes, maybe you just want someone to look over a paper of yours, we offer those free tutoring services for you as well. Oops. Through that a little quick. Okay, there we go. So this is just to kind of reiterate some of the dates that I just was talking about earlier. So the FAFSA opens up, yesterday. Our scholarships will open up on November 1st. And priority deadline again is it's March 1st for our scholarships, our application, as well as for financial aid. And then May 1st is that national confirmation deadline. So that's when we typically like to hear if you're coming to Central, because that helps align with like other deadlines on campus. So here's just a glimpse also at a few different online experiences that you can look into. So if you want to get connected with me, we can definitely have an admissions counselor appointment. So we can either have a phone appointment, a video call appointment, whatever works best for you. We also offer virtual campus tours, so you can actually see the campus from the comfort of your home. If anyone out there is thinking about maybe transferring from maybe one of the local community colleges, we have Transfer Tuesdays available, so you can kind of get a feel for what that looks like. We also have our fall virtual preview day coming up, and that's going to be the end of October. It's a 2-day event, October 28th and 29th, where we're going to have more departments, speaking about the academics on campus. We'll have some information about financial aid, scholarships, admissions presentations. Feel free to reach out to me if you'd like more information about how to sign up for that too. So again, I'll leave it here and I'll leave my contact information up right there. So again, feel free to jot that down. And again, you can scan that QR code if you have questions. So with that being said, I'm all done with my presentation. I'm just going to look through some of the questions and answer those live. And let's see, it looks like I can send, or it looks like someone's asking about where we can access some of the financial aid applications and scholarships. And so you can actually find that right on our website. So you can go to cwu.edu, which is our homepage, and that will take you to where you can find our degrees. So someone else is asking about our majors in biology. You can go to our degree option on our main website right there, and you can click down and find all of our different degrees and programs and explore a little bit more about those majors. Same with financial aid applications and scholarships. However, like I said before, scholarships aren't going to open up until November 1st. So those will be available for you after that deadline. So those are the only questions I have. Trying to think of other things to tell you all. Again, like I said, we're rolling admission. So if you want to apply to us sooner than March 1st and get a admissions decision, you just would have to complete all of those different pieces of your application. And we are offering different types of appointments as well. So if you wanted to connect with me to help fill out that online application, I'm more than happy to do that for you as well. Let's see. We also offer, so something to talk about is a little bit more about is transportation. So since we are on the other side of the Cascades and the big airport is SeaTac, so it's kind of located in the Seattle area, we actually do provide different kinds of shuttles for you to take from the airport back to Central. And you can have a car on campus as well. So some students ask if it's allowed to have a car. You definitely can have a car on campus, and you just would pay for one of those parking permits. But you don't need a car if you don't want one, or if you don't want to bring one with you to get around. Again, we have a great bus system in the area. It's really walkable. A lot of students like to bike and like take their bicycles, again, because it's flat, it's dry. So if you're looking to take your bicycle with you, or just walk around, or just take the bus, those are all easy areas or ways you can kind of get around the Ellensburg area. All right, I'm trying to think of anyone else have other questions out there? Again, I know sometimes on the spot you can't think of questions. So again, feel free to jot down my contact information. We can set up an admissions appointment, or we can chat. I text with students, so it's my work cell phone number right there. So feel free to text me if you have questions. Again, my email's up there. But yeah, I think I will wrap up early if no one else has questions. Going once. Going twice. All right, I think that I will I'll stop here. And again, let me know if anyone, if you have other questions. I'm definitely more than happy to help you out. But yeah, I think we're good to go.
Great. Thank you so much, Dee Dee, for that presentation. And thank you to all of our attendees for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. This was just one of many sessions being hosted, so please be sure to sign up for additional sessions at College2Careerfairsconnect.org. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all the other session recordings at College2Careerfairsconnect.org. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice afternoon.
Bye.